Hello to you. Hello to you, my beautiful community. I have some information I want to share with you today. My personal development segment that I did the other day, I got a lot of emails and thank you. So today I want to provide some information on career development. And this session is specifically for that career professional. If you're looking to increase your income in 2024, this session is for you. If you're looking to increase your income in 2024, this session is for you. So if you know anybody who's looking to increase their income, increase their influence, increase their impact, this session is for you. So what I want to talk about today is career development strategies for professionals who are looking to increase their income, increase their influence, increase their impact outside of your 9-to-5 job, right? People are emailing me. I know people are struggling, wanting to get promoted, want to increase their income. Well, I want to share with you that there are ways to do that outside of your 9-to-5 job. I've shared with you several times that we all should be utilizing the three main finance ways. One, you have your 9-to-5 job, right? That's your main source, but you should also have your side income or passive income. And then the third is that portfolio income where you are investing. So today I have my notes I'm going to pull out and really pour into you and share some information with you, how you can do some career development and how you can increase your income, your influence and everything, and have a leveraged lifestyle. You know what a leveraged lifestyle is? Is when it's a way of living that, how do I put it, that maximize efficiency, productivity, and freedom, lifestyle freedom, time freedom by strategically using resources, systems, and technology that you learn about and apply. So it truly involves leveraging various methods to create more time, more financial abundance, and more flexibility in your life. So what I'm talking about today is building passive income streams on the side that generates income with minimum ongoing effort. You create it one time, you set it up, and you have that passive income coming in as long as you're working your 9-to-5 job. You always have that side income coming in. Do you know that there are lots of people out there doing that? These days, you cannot rely just on one income source. But one of the things that I find, and I see that a lot of people teach, they'll say, oh, go and create multiple streams of income. But if you have a income over here and your mind is over here today and over there tomorrow, you're trying to do this, then you're trying to sell this, trying to do that, you get split. So what I want to share with you is the ideal way to really create that multiple stream of income. Make sure that it's all in the same family. That's the secret sauce right there. So which means, and I'm going to say this, I don't teach anything that I have not done myself. So I think that's my value proposition that I bring to you. I don't teach anything that I have not done myself. So which means I've fallen on my face, I've failed, I've gotten back up, and now I know exactly what to do. I've done it, rinse and repeat so many times that I know that I can be that effective teacher and coach for you because I've already had the heartaches, the pain for it, and me teaching you can help you to not go down some of those same roads. So I'm talking about creating multiple streams of income in the same thing, meaning if you're gonna, I'm gonna use the main thing that I teach people in my program is how to help other people with a coaching program, a course, or whatever. Well, you still then create another stream of income from that same thing rather than now doing that one day and then going off on the side and doing something totally different. So I'm talking about building passive income stream on the side that generates income with minimum ongoing effort. So those are things like, writing that book one time and selling it, right? You'll have sales forever and ever. Creating that course one time and selling it over and over and over. You understanding what I'm saying? So you want to do something where you can then just go to work, go to sleep, and make money on the side. That's what I'm talking about. But I want to hear the strategy. So get your piece of of paper so you can write these down. That is, if you are a career professional, mid to senior career professional, you've been in the workplace for 15, 20 years, and you know that you're getting closer to that retirement mark, but you are too young to just retire and do nothing. You still want to utilize your skills. So this is for you. If you fit in that category, this is for you. So if you're a young person listening, maybe you need to share this with your mom, your dad, or your auntie, right? Somebody who can utilize what I'm sharing today. So here are the strategies. Number one, the first thing you need to do is to develop your professional, I call escape plan. Like, how am I going to get out of here? If you don't plan for it, you'll never get out of there. You'll stay in the same situation. So I call it, you develop your get out of here escape plan. Meaning, if you're making six figures, but you are really tired and frustrated with where you are with the job, your boss, driving to work every day, you have to create a plan for how you're going to duplicate your income on the side. So you have to create that escape plan, identify your skill gaps, identify your future needs, and figure out how you can add to or pivot from your current job, right? And I'm not telling anybody that, oh, I am into you just quitting your job without having something else, right? But you need to understand how you can turn your current knowledge, skills, ability, and your God-given gifts into that same six-figure income. You can do it. And if you're not at six-figure yet, you need to be knocking my door down to get into this coaching program to learn how to do it. So number one, what you want to write down, the first strategy is to develop your escape plan. And that's what I do for people for free. You can just, if you go through my process, and I'll leave the link here when I'm done, go through the process, learn how other high income earners are doing it. And if it looks like it's something that you want to invest in to do, then we can set up, I am giving of myself to set up a 45 minutes to an hour session with you to help to figure out how you can set up your own escape plan. All right. So that's the first thing. If you are a career professional, you want to create some extra income in 2024. Develop your escape plan. All right. Number two is I'm going to put it in there. You have to develop your mindset. There's no other way around it. You can't tell me that you want to increase your income or anything like that, and you don't have the right mindset. You have to cultivate a growth mindset, an entrepreneurial mindset, and I call that CEO mindset. CEOs do things different than the average person. So if I'm saying to you that there are other ways to increase your income in 2024, you have to take the time to develop your mindset, right? Focus on learning, focus on resilience, focus on embracing challenges and seeing setbacks, as I call it, as opportunities to learn. As an entrepreneur, as a business owner, I have been the CEO of my business since 2000. Do you not think I've had setbacks and fall downs and all that stuff? Yes, I have. I can remember in 2008, things got so bad with my business and we ended up having to file bankruptcy. But from there to where I am now, did that stop me? No, you have to get back up and keep pressing forward, because 2008 sort of reminds me of a lot of what a lot of people are going through now. 2008 was the big drop in the housing market, and I was heavily at that time into real estate investing, and just to see everything crumbling, do you think that doesn't crush your soul? It does, but the point is you can't stay down when something happens. You have to get back up and say, this is just a moment. What's my escape plan? How am I going to get out of this? How am I going to go to the next level? So again, I'm not saying anything to you that I have not gone through myself. No matter how pretty it might look on the other end, or where I am, you are, or people are right now. If you start speaking to some people who look like they're doing really well, they'll tell you their stories and let you know the challenges, the fall downs, and all of that stuff that they've been through. But what did they do? They picked themselves back up. You have to pick yourself back up and keep going. So you have to have that strong, resilient mindset. All right, that's something that's very important. Now, this one, number 3, I'm going to slow down a little because this is important. So number 1 was develop your escape plan, right? To know how you're going to get to the point where you're going to increase your income over the next year, next 3 years, next 5 years. Number 2 was develop your mindset. Number 3 is to develop some high level leadership skills. This is so important. If you are a career professional, mid-senior career professional, and you're talking about wanting to increase your income inside your company or outside, you have to develop high-level leadership skills. So I have 10 of them, 10 of those things that I wrote down today, and I'm going to slow down enough. I am going to go through all 10 of them because I think you need to really jot these down. If you're talking about increasing your income in 2024, you have to invest in developing your leadership skills regardless of your current role, because effective leadership allows you to develop other people, to empower other people, to train other people, and create leverage through teamwork and collaboration. So, how do you do that? I'm going to give you 10 things that are pivotal, that are so important that you need to do. We're talking now about developing that high level leadership skill. Number 1, you need to become a thought leader. A thought leader, THOUGHT, thought leader. And what that means is you position yourself to become a leader in your industry, meaning whatever you're good at, if you are IT leader, if you are a human resources leader, if you are in the design and the fashion industry, then you need to become a thought leader, meaning you're out there sharing information, sharing content, teaching people, inspiring people in that area. If you're in the tax industry, business industry, you need to become a thought leader and share on a regular basis, share your knowledge with people. Because I know, well, first my daddy told me this, but I also learned you give before you expect people to pay you money to do something. You give of yourself, be willing to give of your time, of your knowledge, of your skills, and then people will come back and hire you for whatever you're doing. So give before you expect anybody to come to your business. So become a thought leader and start sharing your insights and sharing your expertise through content creation, right? In any way, all of these social media venues, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, share your knowledge with people and become a thought leader. And this can increase your influence and your impact and position you as a sought after expert, right? So that's number 1. And we're talking now about how you can develop high level leadership skills. And so a second one under that is to seek out leadership opportunities, whether it's with your company, whether it's in your church, whether it's in your community. Seek out leadership opportunities. Look for opportunities to lead and mentor other people within your industry, right? This can help you to build your influence and expand your network. When someone thinks about development, I get calls all of the time because I'm going to say again, what do I help people with? Just think about me as a development level up queen, career development, personal development, and entrepreneurial mastery development. That's my area of expertise. That's what I'm good with. So, you have to figure out, how do you get out there, become a thought leader, and share your stuff through leadership opportunities. Here's a third one under becoming that high level, adopting that high level leadership skill. Another one is adopt visionary thinking. You can't be thinking about what you're going to do today, right? If you are a manager, you're task oriented, meaning your boss or the CEO have thought about where this company is going to be over the next year, over the next 3 years, over the next 5 years, over the next 10 years. So if you want to really increase your income, you have to start thinking more as a visionary leader and get yourself out of that task-based thinking all of the time. You want to get yourself to a point where you can eventually bring other people in to do the day-to-day tasks. But if you really want to increase your income to the high levels, you have to start thinking, have that visionary thinking. High level leaders possess the ability to think strategically and develop a compelling and a clear vision for their group. So you have to start thinking as that visionary leader. Another one to develop that high level leadership skill is to utilize strategic thinking, which those two go together a lot. But get out of just what's going on today, I'm in the grind, and start thinking more down the road. Where do I want my company to be, or where can I be? And as I say company, because that's my area of expertise, I'm talking even if you're working your 9-to-5 job and you want to increase your income, you need to know, how are you going to elevate that team that you're responsible for? How are you going to inspire them and motivate them to do even more? Because when the group grows, then you're going to grow, right? How can you take that whole group to a whole nother level? All right, so think about that. We're still talking about high level leadership skills. Another one is, if you want to increase your income in 2024, and develop some high-level leadership skill, you have to be adaptable and flexible. One of the things that I know for a fact as an executive in the workplace is called something working in ambiguity. It's like going into a dark room. You don't always know what the next step is going to be, but you have to be willing to know that you have enough expertise in your head. Now, as a PhD and doctor, I always say I have my black bag. I don't know for sure what prescription I'm going to pull out for a client or a person that I'm working with, but I have enough expertise in my head that if I actively listen to what their problem is, trust and believe I can pull out a prescription for them. So you have to be adaptable and flexible and be willing to work in ambiguity. Again, here's what we're talking about: high level leadership skills. That's if you want to increase your income in 2024. So I'm not talking to the average person. I'm not talking to the person that's just saying, I'm comfortable where I am. Well, if you are comfortable, great. I'm talking to that person who want to go to the next level, who's saying 2024 is going to be even better. Well, 2023 was good, but I'm just wanting more. So when you start saying, I want more, not just for myself, it's not about the money. I want to be able to impact other people. You have skills, and you have high-level skills that people need. People are in pain, and they need your expertise to help them get over that pain. So stop hoarding the expertise and the God-given gifts that God has given to you. Stop being selfish and not being willing to help people who are in pain and who need your help. All right. So you have to be adaptable and flexible. Another one under developing that high level leadership skill is being resilient and having that perseverance. I always say, when you are trying to level up, I'm going to tell you, you're going to have setbacks and failures, and everything is going to come to you once you make that decision that you're going to level up to the next level. There's going to be some of everything that actually comes to you. So I'm saying to you, you have to be resilient and have that spirit of perseverance. All right. So that's another one. Another one under developing that high level leadership skill. This is whether you're working for a 9-to-5 job or not. It's about customer centric. Once you have a customer baby, you need to do any and everything to serve that person with the greatness, with 150% attention. Because once you get a customer in, you don't want to ever have that person to leave. So I'm saying to you, have that customer-centric focus. All of my alarms are going off today. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, here's another thing that as a high-level leader, this is the one that I struggle with and I had to get: be data-driven. Be able to use technology and systems to look at where you're going. Be data-driven. And then the last one I'm going to say for high-level leadership skills is to be decisive in nature. This is something that's important. Be decisive in nature. When you see something come at you, stop all of this. Oh, I got to think about it. Oh, I got to talk to Santa Claus. I got to speak to the Easter Bunny. I have to speak to Tortoise the Turtle. Everybody you have to speak to before you make a decision. As having a high level leadership skill, you have to be able to be decisive in nature and make a decision when you see something good come by. That's what effective leaders and high level leaders do. Be decisive in nature, and be a decisive decision maker. All right. So all of that, I was talking about developing some high level leadership skills. And those are all the ones that come under there. So I think I have a few other. Oh, what else do I have on my list here? Of course, invest in professional development, invest in a coach, somebody who can help you to get where you want to go. If you are committed and you're saying, I want to increase my income in 2024, you have to invest in your professional development. You have to invest in your career development. And I would say invest in a coach. This is not for everybody, right? But for those people who are committed, that you have made a decision that 2024, I don't care where your salary is, only for those people who are saying, you know what, it's time. I want to increase my income so I want to increase my influence. I want to increase my impact. I want to know how to work with more people and actually help them to grow. That's who I'm talking about here. So invest in your professional development. And then the fifth and the last one, of course, I cannot get off of here if I'm talking about career development and how to increase your income outside of your 9-to-5 job, because clearly something's not working over there. If you're still looking at how do I increase my income, clearly something is not working over there on 123 Street at your 9-to-5 job, right? So I would be remiss if I leave this call today and don't tell you one sure way to increase your income outside of your 9-to-5 job is to start a side business. And why this is so important is one thing, once you have a side business along with working your 9-to-5 job, there's just so many tax advantages that will help you bring down the burden that you're going to pay Uncle Sam when you just have a W-2 job. And I'm talking about starting your own side business, a business that you can align with your skills, your interests, your God-given gifts that creates multiple streams of income, multiple revenue. And again, like I said in the beginning, that's in the same area under the same umbrella. You want to focus on that, not having a cleaning business over here, a lawn business over there, insurance business over there, tax business over here. I'm not talking about that type of multiple stream of income. I'm talking about under one area, you take that one thing and have 3 different ways of making money. And I know a lot of people don't know how to do that. And that's what I'm here for. I'm to teach you, to coach you on how to do that. Because I'm saying, yes, you can develop create a side business where you can earn extra money. Yes, you can do this and take on side freelance work while you are working your 9-to-5 job. That's how I did it. I was working my regular 9-to-5 job, and started on the side I'm doing the same thing I was doing. And, people on the side, your company might not give you that promotion and that big increase that you want, but other people will pay for it on the side, and you can create that on the side while you're still working your job. So that's what I want to help you with. I hope you got something out of this session. We're talking about career development for those working senior and mid-career professionals who want to increase their income, increase their influence, increase their impact. That's what this session is about today. So I want to help you. I want to teach you to do just that. So I want to give you an invitation that on the week of November 15th, I think it's going to be on the 15th. We hadn't nailed down the exact date, that I am going to be doing a masterclass, Stepping into Your Financial Freedom Mindset and Money Masterclass. And I'm going to be teaching 8 proven income increasing strategies that you can use, that senior career professionals, mid-career professionals can use to pivot, right, on the side and create more income on the side. And I want to invite you to do that. We're still working out all of the details, but I'm getting my list together. So if this sounds like something you want to learn more about, send me an email at dramy@amyhimes.com or DM me with your email address and I will send you an invitation when we work out all of the details. I'm saying we have to make 2024 even better than 2023. And I know some people might say, I'm satisfied with my salary. I'm good where I am. Then I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to those people who know you have a God-given gift and you could be doing more. You could be doing more. You could increase your income so you can help your family more, help your church more, and impact other life. And if we're not even talking about money, we're talking about how you can pour into somebody else and help them. And if that's something that you're interested in, if I touch your heart in any way today, don't leave this post today without sending an email to me at dramy@amyhimes.com, DRAMY@AMYHYMES.com. Make today different and do something about it. So I shared a lot with you today, went a lot longer than I usually do, but I want all of us to make 2024 different. I want us to help each other and really find out how we can increase our impact and influence. All right. So I said, let's go. I am Dr. Amy Himes. I am here to help you develop your mindset, develop your skill set, develop yourself in any and every way possible so we all can become wealth creators. All right. Thank you, Andrea Carmela, for joining me live. So I say to everybody else that listen and repeat, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'll see you right back here the next time. You be blessed. Bye-bye.